So how does today's budget affect consumers' bottom line? Consumer reporter Ross McLaughlin has also been digging through this budget. You found a few examples.
Well, here it is, the budget book. You have to kind of read between the lines to find out some of this stuff. You could end up paying more to stream Netflix and other services that are not collecting BC sales tax. The government has announced its intention to make sure those companies are collecting provincial sales tax of 7% if the companies like Netflix do more than $10,000 in business in BC. Saskatchewan and Quebec are already doing that, and according to published reports, it's been a big revenue generator in the tens of millions of dollars for those provinces.
There's a brand new tax on streaming services for everything, for video or audio if it originates outside of Canada. And guess what that means? That means things like Netflix is now going to cost you more.
If you're in the market for an electric vehicle or hybrid vehicle, the government is topping the incentive program up again. Last year, it reduced the amount you could collect when the federal rebate program was announced, but with the combined provincial and federal incentives, you could still get up to $14 grand on the purchase of selected electric vehicles if you also scrap your old vehicle with the BC Scrap It program. Additional incentives are also being offered to put in home charging stations, so there's good news there. The province is going to step up enforcement on illegal cannabis sales and is committing $18 million to protect public health and to pay for resources to ensure that the rules are being followed for cannabis sales. And more details on the extra money for students in need that Binder was talking about. Low and middle income students will now be able to access $41 million in grant money for post-secondary education. It replaces that old grants program and adds more money that it had before, and it can be used for tuition or living expenses up to $4 grand per student. And this is a needs-based program, an upfront needs-based program on this one.
All right, some interesting tidbits there for consumers. Ross, from that very thick document you've been reading all day.
Okay.
All right, thanks very much for that.